It's easy to understand why Impressionist painters were drawn to Nice. The second largest French city on the Mediterranean coast is situated at the foot of the French Alps on the French Riviera, on France's southeast coast where the Mediterranean Sea is. The 19th century houses on Nice's promenades and boulevards, the city's Italianate old district, and the rugged natural terrain that offers innumerable breathtaking vantage points are all sources of the city's attractiveness. Welcome to Travelmoji, your exclusive boarding pass to access the world. Sounds like your cup of tea? Keep watching to learn more about what Nice has to offer. Number 10. Place Garibaldi and the Petit Marais. The Place Garibaldi is one of Nice's biggest squares and is only a short stroll from the Musée d'Art Moderne and d'Art Contemporain. The late 18th century designed plaza, which is surrounded by imposing Baroque structures, today has a modern metropolitan atmosphere as it sits at the intersection of 4 heavily used roads and is traversed by a tram line. A statue of the well-known Nice resident and Italian liberation warrior Garibaldi graces the square. Le Petit Marais, one of Nice's hottest new districts, is located between Place Garibaldi and the port. The restaurants and nightlife in this lovely neighborhood are well known. The Place du Pain, the center of the restaurant district of Le Petit Marais, is a bustling gathering place. The Rue Bonaparte is close by and is teeming with fast food joints, cafes, pastry shops, specialized markets, and gourmet food suppliers. Number 9. Jardin Albert Premier. This lush park is a well-liked location for relaxation and leisurely strolls, thanks to its shady trees, wide lawn, fountains, and scented roses. The park is especially beloved by families with young children because of its playgrounds and vintage carousel. The Théâtre de Verdure, a charming outdoor theater, is located in the Jardin Albert Premier and is encircled by palm and pine trees. This outdoor facility hosts music events during the spring and summer, including rock festivals and appearances by well-known rock bands. The garden is located between the Avenue de Verdun and the Promenade des Anglais. The busy Avenue Jean Médecin, one of Nice's main retail avenues, is only a short stroll from the garden. Number 8. Musée Matisse. The Musée Matisse, which is perched on the hill of Simiez, is a must-visit destination for art enthusiasts. This charming museum is housed in a magnificent Italianate garden that surrounds a former Genoese palace. A wide range of Matisse's paintings are represented in the permanent collection. There are also intriguing designs for the decorations of the chapel in Vence, along with 31 paintings and 57 sculptures. Almost all of Matisse's sculptures to date, the complete body of work offers a comprehensive glimpse of the artist's creative process and brilliance. Temporary exhibits, cultural activities, and art workshops are also held in the museum. The beautiful setting of the museum is another attraction. There are gardens and an olive grove on the property. Number 7. Musée des Beaux-Arts. The Musée des Beaux-Arts, located in the Le Baumettes area of Montreal, houses a sizable collection of works from the 16th to the 20th centuries. In the previous private residence, Elizaveta Vasiliev Kochubey, a Russian princess, constructed the Musée des Beaux-Arts de Nice in 1878. Named for the artist Jules Chéret, who lived and worked in Nice during his final years, the museum opened as the Palais des Arts Jules Chéret on January 7, 1928. A collection of artwork from the previous 4 centuries is kept in the museum. These include paintings by Chéret and other French Riviera-based artists, including Alexis Mossa and his son, Gustave Adolphe Mossa, who served as the museum's curator for a long time. The Little Museum houses ceramic works by Pablo Picasso, in addition to sculptures by Jean-Baptiste Carpeaux, François Rude, Michel de Tarnowski, and Auguste Rodin. Number 6. Monastère Notre-Dame de Simiez. The Monastère Notre-Dame de Simiez is perched above the ancient Semenelum ruins in the chic Simiez district, close to the Matisse Museum. Roman baths and an amphitheater are still visible beneath the monastery. The monastery, which was founded by the Benedictines in the beginning, was taken over by the Franciscans in the 16th century, and it was expanded in the 17th. Its restoration, done in 1850 using neo-Gothic designs, is what gives it its current aspect. A museum chronicling the history of the neighborhood's Franciscan monks since the 13th century is located inside the Simiez Monastery, which is now recognized as a historical monument. The museum also houses a collection of religious artwork and frescoes. 3 works of art by the renowned Italian painter Louis Brea are shown in the monastery's 15th century church. The lavish grounds of the monastery, which are manicured with Mediterranean trees and a rose garden, are lovely for visitors to stroll through. Views of the town and the sea can be seen in great detail from vantage points throughout the garden. Number 5. Cathedral Orthodoxe Russe St. Nicholas. The Cathedral Orthodoxe Russe St. Nicholas, built in 1912 by Tsar Nicholas, is regarded as one of the most stunning Orthodox cathedrals outside of Russia. To meet the religious requirements of the expanding Russian population in the city, Tsar Nicholas II, the tragic head of the Romanov family, ordered the construction of the St. Nicholas Russian Orthodox Cathedral in the early 20th century. From its location on the appropriately named Avenue Nicholas II, the church's onion domes, vibrant colors, and intricate embellishments are difficult to miss. The interior of the cathedral, which was built in Muscovite architecture and is lavishly decorated, resembles a jewel box because of its decorative icons, paintings, and gilded iconostasis. The cathedral is still used for religious purposes. Visitors are welcome, but they must abide by the following rules. Men must cover their shoulders. Women should avoid wearing small skirts and shorts, cover their shoulders, and cover their heads if possible. The cathedral also offers guided tours in your choice of language, either English, French, or Japanese. Number 4. Musée National Marc Chagall. Near Nice's historic district, on Simiez Hill, is where you'll find the Chagall Museum. The structure, which became publicly accessible in 1973, was created by French architect André Hermann, a former Auguste Perret associate, under the rigorous direction of Chagall, who resided nearby in the commune of Saint-Paul-de-Vence. The collection's focal point pieces were provided by the artist, who also contributed directly to the design of the building's ornamental elements. This museum will excite Marc Chagall admirers with its impressive collection of artwork with biblical themes. The collection includes a huge number of paintings made by Chagall over the course of his life, as well as 12 substantial works using Old Testament illustrations. There is lovely greenery all around the museum. Olive trees, cypress trees, oaks, and Mediterranean plants are used in the natural landscaping to create the appearance of a Garden of Eden. Since agapanthus flowers blossom in early July, just before Marc Chagall's birthday, they were planted there. Number 3. Promenade des Anglais. The Promenade des Anglais, Nice's most famous avenue, is a stunning pedestrian mall that hugs the contours of the Baie des Anges beaches. This storied beachfront avenue is surrounded by beautiful gardens and is lined with planted palms. The Promenade des Anglais has a road for cars, a bicycle lane, and a sidewalk esplanade for pedestrians alone. The Promenade des Anglais was created by Englishman Reverend Louis Way in 1820 at his own expense as a modest footpath. In 1931, it received 2 separate roadways, which significantly improved it. The Duke of Connaught, the son of Queen Victoria at the time, ceremonially opened the Promenade des Anglais. The Palais de la Méditerranée Theatre and the beautiful Villa Massena House, both located at 65 Rue de France, have graced the Promenade des Anglais since the Belle Époque. The Villa Massena is surrounded by gorgeous Mediterranean gardens and is home to the Musée Massena Art Collection, which features graphic arts, antiquities, and 19th century landscape paintings. Today, underground tunnels have been used to divert traffic from the roads, creating a pedestrian area where people enjoy taking strolls. Bicyclists and skateboarders also enjoy the Promenade des Anglais' popularity. Number 2. Parc de la Colline de Château, or Castle Hill Park. The first part of Nice to be settled by the Greeks was on Castle Peak, a hill overlooking the Nice shoreline 2,000 years ago. The citadel, which was formerly thought to be invincible, was destroyed by French King Louis XIV's army in 1706. The land is now totally designated as a park. This lush sanctuary has a waterfall, luscious palm trees, and winding walkways that are perfect for leisurely strolls. Amazing panoramic views over the Baie des Anges, the Vieille Ville, and the Nice Harbor are available from a number of locations. There are 2 cafes that have outside terraces where you may get food, drinks, snacks, and ice cream. The Parc de la Colline de Château also has a playground for kids, benches, and shaded lawns perfect for picnics. The Colline de Château is accessible to guests via an escalator or an Art Deco lift from the Place Garibaldi or on foot from Old Town Nice. Another choice is to board the tourist train, Le Petit Train électrique de Nice, which leaves from Quai des États-Unis. Number 1. Vieille Ville or Old Town. The charming Old Town of Nice has a vibrant atmosphere evocative of Italy, with its labyrinth of tiny lanes and cobblestone streets. The Vieille Ville, often known as Babazouk, is bordered by wide boulevards, such as the Jardin Herbert Régnier, Place Messanet, and Promenade de Paillon. It starts at the western end of Castle Hill. In many ways, the Vieux Nice, sometimes referred to as the Old Town, is the most colorful part of the entire city. There are many small streets that can be explored for hours on end, and most of them lead to shops, fantastic restaurants, or art exhibits. The paint contains a significant amount of pastels. The villagers still hang their clothes out on long clotheslines across the street to add even more romance to the design. You truly get to see a piece of the real city here, because this region used to be a very impoverished part of town, which adds to its attractiveness. The Cathedral Saint-Reparat, named after the town's patron saint, and the well-known Finocchio ice cream shop are 2 other must-see sights.